So this video was actually one of the first, well, probably the first video that I worked on when I started this channel. And it was supposed to be the first, I think it was actually supposed to be the first video that I ever uploaded. But I never felt the timing of it or whatever. But this, I've been meaning to post this, so here it is.
Okay, so for a lot of people, admitting that they have a problem, especially with drugs and alcohol, can be an issue, and it's hard to do. And that's why it's the first step is admitting that you have a problem. But
my name is Joe, and I am an alcoholic.
okay, so what I should have said was recovering alcoholic. So I'm sober, and I've been sober for over 3 years. In a matter of days, it'll be 3 years and 3 months. So, and that's not something, sobriety and recovery is not something that I push on people or tell people they should be sober or anything like that. Because I didn't want to hear that crap at one time. And I don't think that does any good, because you have to want it and be ready. And that's what I had to go through. But with that being said, I do promote to anybody that would want to listen, or by example, are the things just being healthy, the way you deal with things, the way you think, things that I do, the things that I don't do, the things that I won't do, just being healthy, diet, exercise, and then the three things that I talk about the most, which is attitude of gratitude, and trying to constantly practice acceptance and forgiveness. One of my favorite sayings is forgive everyone, everything, which is hard, but it's an excellent thing to practice. So that's really it.
But that's not it. It's all a process. It's a daily thing. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a certain mindset. It takes a lot of creating habits. Getting into those habits, and eventually those habits, especially with your thought processes, becomes part of your personality, and always looking for something to work on. The next step, conquering the next trial or tribulation of your journey. It's an ongoing thing, something that you'll never complete, but it is something you can stop doing, and that's the whole trick, is to keep moving forward. Putting the cork in the bottle is the easy part. It's what comes after that, and what you continually do. Working on yourself every day and addressing character defects and things of that nature, and going about your daily life in a different way, actually dealing with your problems instead of using drugs and alcohol. That's where the recovery comes in, and having the support of others and being able to talk openly about these things on a regular basis. And don't get me wrong, And don't take what I have to say in the wrong way. I'm not saying that if you don't live the way that I'm living, or have the same ideals or ideas, or same kind of goals, or the same goals, that you're doing something wrong, or that you're not as good a person as I am, or something like that. I have just as many character defects and flaws and things as anybody else. But what I will say is I'm sharing things that I've done and that I do that have helped me be successful with the few things that I've been successful with. I got sober by implementing the things that I talk about. I was a chronic alcoholic. I was a chronic, violently shaking from withdrawals, getting admitted into the hospital several times to be medically detoxed, drunk. And these are the things that I've done to get myself sober and on the right track. And you might say that, well, I might drink a lot, and I may be an alcoholic, but I'm not that bad, or I've never been that bad. But you know, I tried getting sober many times. I didn't get sober until, like, stayed sober until the 10th time. This last time I was in treatment over 3 years ago was my 10th time in treatment. The 9 times before that, you know, I wasn't quite as bad, and especially the first handful of times I tried inpatient treatment, I was just a drink every night type of person. I wasn't to the chronic stage, and I was never successful at staying sober. So I was able to get sober this last time, and it was by my gratitude and my acceptance and my forgiveness, and working on resentments, and doing it differently with relationships, and not getting serious about some long-term relationship and codependency. Codependency was a big thing. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm just sharing what I've used to be successful. And if anybody can get anything out of that's my hope, or that would be a bonus. But I'm just trying to create something and share. With that thought in mind, I'm going to keep making these videos. Kind of like what I said, this is something that I'll never complete, but it's definitely something that I can stop. I'm going to do it for as long as I can. I don't know what it'll end up evolving into, but I'm going to keep moving forward with it. Just a daily vlog type thing. It won't be necessarily daily, but be a vlog type situation with myself expressing these sorts of things on my perspective on life after getting sober and being a single dad. So now that's it.